Good morning, year one, and welcome to the last science lesson for this half term. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to reflect back on our prior learning and see what we have learned so far about animals and the different animal groups that they belong to. Your star words today are reptile, carnivore, fish, omnivore, bird, vertebrate, invertebrate, herbivore, mammal, amphibian. Good job. Your learning question today is, can I discuss what I have learned so far about animals? Your steps to success are, I can describe and compare the structure of a variety of common animals. I can identify and name a variety of common animals that are birds, fish, amphibians, reptiles, and mammals. I can identify and name a variety of common animals that are carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Your working scientifically skills for today are to identify and classify. Now, reflect back on your prior learning. Can you remember the different animal groups that scientists classify animals into? What groups can you remember? Take a minute to think. Fantastic, thank you for telling me. Scientists, first of all, classify animals into vertebrates and invertebrates. Now, I'd like you to pause the video and see if you can remember what is the difference between a vertebrate and invertebrate. Well done. Vertebrates have a backbone, while invertebrates don't have a backbone. Well done. Can you remember an animal that is a vertebrate? Fantastic, well done. A cow is a vertebrate. Now, can you remember an animal that is an invertebrate? That means it does not have a backbone. Fantastic, a worm or a slug are invertebrates. Fantastic. Now, scientists also classify animals into amphibians, reptiles, fish, birds, mammals, and insects. Can you remember and can you name an animal that is a reptile? Fantastic, a snake is a reptile. What's about an amphibian? Can you name an amphibian? Good job. A frog or a tadpole is an amphibian. Fantastic. What about mammals? Can you name an animal that is a mammal? A dolphin is a mammal. Fantastic. What about an animal that is a fish? Well done, a starfish. It's a fish, it belongs in the fish group. Can you remember an animal that belongs in the bird animal group? Fantastic. A parrot belongs to the bird animal group, or a penguin. Fantastic. And what about an insect? Can you name an insect? Well done. A butterfly or a ladybird are insects. Good job for remembering. Now, scientists classify animals into omnivores, carnivores, and herbivores. Can you remember what these words mean? So, what is a carnivore? Thank you for telling me. A carnivore is an animal that only eats meat. What about a herbivore? Fantastic. A herbivore is an animal that only eats plants. And what about an omnivore? Fantastic. An omnivore is an animal that eats both meat and plants. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back for remembering. Now, today I found a really nice animal on the internet. So this animal is called the hippogriff. Have you ever seen it before? Do you think is it a real animal or a made-up animal? That is a made-up animal because I want to see how many things you can remember about animals. Now, I want you to pause the video and describe the structure of this animal. Can you spot the different body parts you can discuss with someone in your household? Were you able to do that? Fantastic. Let's have a look together. A hippogriff has eyes, it has a beak, has feathers, it has claws, it has legs, a long tail, and very big wings. Fantastic. Well done. Were you able to find out any of these body parts? Brilliant. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now, let's try to classify this animal. Do you think a hippogriff is a vertebrate or an invertebrate? Why do you think that? Fantastic. A hippogriff is a vertebrate because it has a backbone. Okay, so that helps me to stand. Now, in which animal group do you think the hippogriff belongs to? Is it a mammal? Is it a bird? Is it a fish, a reptile, or an amphibian? Now think, what kind of animal does a hippogriff looks like? I think it's two animals together there. So it could belong in two animal groups. Fantastic. Like a hippogriff is a mammal because he lays baby hippogriffs. He gives birth to baby hippogriffs. And then it's a bird as well because he can fly, has wings that help him fly. Fantastic. Now, what do you think the hippogriff likes to eat? Yes, you're right. He likes to eat meat. So, in which animal group do you think it belongs? Is it a carnivore? Is it a herbivore or an omnivore? Well done, is a carnivore. Hippogriffs like to hunt for the food and they like to eat meat. Fantastic. Your task today is to make up your own animal. You can also have a look on the internet like I did. Make sure you draw your animal in your home learning book. Once you do that, I would like you to label the different body parts that your animal has. Then I would like you to classify it into vertebrate or invertebrate and explain whether it is a mammal, a bird, a fish, or an amphibian. Then I would like you to think what your animal likes to eat and then classify it into a carnivore, an omnivore, or a herbivore. Your challenge today is to explain why you classified your animal into these animal groups. Remember to take a picture and send your fantastic learning to your class teacher. Well done, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed today's science lesson. I will see you all next time. Bye.